In this video, we will see how to use the screw modifier to add some shapes. It will be spiral shapes, so sometimes can be useful. You can wrap it into your designs after. So what I will do, I will add a new collection and just call it screw, like that, or spiral, or whatever you want here. So I show you how it works. First of all, the screw modifier. I hide this, and what I will do, I will just add a circle. This circle, I will put a number of vertices, not too big, like something like 12. It will be enough because it will be something very that will be duplicated a lot. I go in edit mode here, and in front view I will make a rotation 90 degrees and make rotation into the z-axis 90 degrees, sorry, and move it into the x-axis. This operation has to be done in edit mode. If you don't do that, you will not have the same result as me. Now I will add a modifier, and the modifier will be the screw. Where is it? Here. You can see that here from the design that I did put here, it will make a full rotation like that and extrude the design all along a circle, and the center of this circle is the center of the object. That's why I did move this in edit mode, to keep the center of the object there, because now if I move the object, the GX, for example, or SX, you can see that the center stays the same here. So now what I would like to use and to show you is to show you how to make some spirals. So here, let's move that a little. You can play here first of all with the step viewport and step render. So I recommend you to make click and drag and change both if you need. Okay, for example, if I make 32, it will less here, less steps here, more steps here, and you can play here with the smooth shading or not if you want to see the geometry. And you have the screw here. That is interesting. You can flip the UVs. We can see that the UVs are not well done here, so you can flip the UVs to have a better here thing, and you can play with the screw, and that's what is good with that. And you can increase the iterations just to have a kind of spiral like that. Okay, so it can be very useful to add some details, for example on this ring here. So we have this ring. First of all, we would like to make a scale on everything. It's too big, okay, and make a GX just like that, okay, and scale it down a little more and put the screw. So what is the size of this ring here? I will add a size curve just to be sure. Selecting nothing, I will add a size curve like 6, for example. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's good. It's more or less what we want then. Okay, okay, so here I come back to my screw here and put this down to have a better shape like that. And now we are good to go and to play with that. So for example, let's say I would like to put it around here everywhere. So I will do that. So if you want to wrap it here, we can add a modifier curve and maybe try to find the right orientation to do that, because by default we will try to find the good axis for that. We will take the size here, and you can see that it makes this kind of deformation. It's not really what we want. We have to make a y, sorry, 90 degrees to make it well. And now we can play with GZ, and we will have what we want here to wrap it around the design, just like this. Okay, so now you can just increase the number here of iteration that you want. So maybe we will need to go until there, and be careful in the end. And you will play now with the last thing. It's the SX, to have something that will cross itself directly. So I will use the shift key here to be sure that I will have something perfectly aligned at that time. So it's perfect. For this, you can play with two objects, for example. So you have now the design that is wrapped like that. You can come back to that too as well and increase the screw parameter, put less iterations, maybe 30, and increase the screw parameter just directly. We will keep that, let's say. I will make SX, just like so. Okay, perfect. So now we have what we want. You can, for example, duplicate this and make SY 90 degrees, SY -1, sorry. It's not SY, it's SX, I would say. SX -1. Does it give what I want? Yes, it gives what I want. And you can play with GX as well to give a kind of crossing effect like this. Okay, so can be good to have this double crossing like this. And if you play as well with the size of the here, you will have the possibility to make it less big and make the effect that it will go over or under. Something like that, let's say. And you will have the possibility after to play with all the settings to have something that will follow well. So a very powerful tool to make interesting designs as well. Again, I try to give you a lot of possibilities, and after you can play with to have the most possibilities to play with. Here, that's it for the screw, and we will now discover a big part. I will not spend too much time on this, but just to show you how it works basically, if you want to go with a better understanding of what I will show you in the next video, you can go into my full training. It's the skirt mode, and we will discover how to use that.